Hello and welcome to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley. We're here at
the fabulous Arizona Center.
We've got Vincent here.
Oh my gosh, what a hoot he is as well. We're just having lots of fun here.
No, he's very, very sweet, and he is a first-time author. He wrote a children's book called Elijah and the Potter, and he is here to share about how kind of this came to be, what the story is about, and share his personal story that he had to go through. But just a very kind soul, and I don't know, he's like a teddy bear.
Very much so. I
hug him.
I hope we have him on again because he was a lot of fun.
Well, he's got pants that he wants you to see.
I know.
So.
It's like we should have him on for the pants, just so that way.
All right, Vincent,
we can have
coming back for the
dueling pants.
Dueling pants. Well, now I feel like I need to buy a pair of weird pants. I have a pair of pants.
I was gonna say. I've seen
Okay.
you wear all kinds of weird pants, so.
Okay. I'm in. I got it.
I was gonna say it's like it doesn't have to be there could be a three-way duel.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So,
I challenge you to a duel.
Okay. But no, please stick around, meet Vincent, and hear about his sweet book, Elijah and the Potter.
Welcome back to the morning show. I am Marshall Shore.
And I'm Melissa Farley, and we're here at
the fabulous Arizona Center.
And what a cool day it is here in the studio. We've got the man who gave us a day off. He's also more than that, but we've got Vincent Rutley here. Hi.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about you and your story. I see we've got a couple books on the table.
Yeah.
I know you've got a good story to tell.
Well, everybody has a story, and I'm glad you called mine good. Did come with some unfortunate things. Back in 2011, I was an actor, stand-up comedian, writer, producer, all the things of the arts, doing my best to and equal out all of the gifts that God gave me, right? And one night on November the 2nd, I was giving my baby brother a battery jump on the side of the highway when my pickup truck was struck by another pickup truck going about 85 miles per hour.
Oh, wow.
I was inside of the truck at the time, and I flew from one side to the other, bust my head wide open, but the damage was really done when my neck snapped.
Okay.
C4, C5, making me a quadriplegic immediately. But I come from a family of faith, come from a strong community of faith. Not only did everybody pray for me, but I got out of the accident alive. It was a tough journey ahead, but at the time, my beautiful fiance, now my wife, was
Hi,
there
wife.
with me. What's going on, Reese baby? My baby back there. Everybody that can't see her, we've been together now 13, almost 14 years because she
Wow.
married me in the hospital.
Oh.
And, there was no better form of love, and just gave me a great motivation to just get back out there and to not just be alive, but to live.
Yeah.
I feel like, God chose to keep me alive, and my decision immediately was, hey, I need to just figure out how to just get back to living.
Yeah.
And not long after that, I got back to doing stage and stage play awards where I come from, producing and writing out Detroit, Michigan. And shortly after, I moved here, Phoenix, Arizona, 2017, and started my film acting career. So it's been a journey, to say the least, and that was a mouthful. But now I'm a wheelchair actor, writer, producer, and author.
An author.
Yeah,
So this is the first book that you've
This
written.
is the very first book.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take a look here. So is this it's Elijah and the Potter by Vincent Rutley.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your masterpiece here.
This is absolutely a masterpiece. I want to say 2 years ago, I got the urge to do something different with my writing. I've done stage, of recently doing film and short films, and I've always wanted to do children's books. I love kids. I don't have kids of my own yet, but the dedication page is to my future children.
Aw.
And I've always loved the Pinocchio story. That's one of the stories that I grew up just found a great connection to. And once again, being a man of faith, I saw faith in everything that I've wrote or read or watched on TV. And I saw Pinocchio as a story of faith that can really teach children a lot more of just about decision making, but to teach a story about a man named Old Man Oscar who for many years prayed for a son. And he's a potter. And one night while he's at the pottery wheel, the lump of clay that was meant to be a vase falls on the floor and turns into a face. And as he goes to bed at night, it miraculously forms into the little boy that he prayed for, Elijah. Then they go on a wonderful journey together. And Elijah, like all the other kids, goes out into this big world and he has all these curiosities and he runs into trouble. And he has to find a way to make it back home, which introduces kids to faith, obedience, and ultimately inheritance.
What a beautiful story.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I love that you were inspired by Pinocchio, such a classic tale.
Wonderful story.
Yeah.
Wonderful story.
So when you think of either kids, getting read this, at bedtime or, the parents themselves reading it, what is it that you hope that they take away from this?
Well, we also, my wife and I produced the audiobook as well, which to me is the true catalyst of what kids are going to use as a guide. It sounds like a little motion picture. So you can turn it on and it has the sound effects and the music and the ambient noises and the water and all these great elements. And the thing is, you have to find ways to entertain the kids, but I want them to walk away with a pure message. There's so much going on in the world this day. A lot of turmoil, a lot of challenges. And once again, I don't believe in pushing my faith on anybody, but I remember the stories as a kid in the Bible that really led me and guided me to be a moral, I believe, great character. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to present a story to kids that was similar to what I read when I was a kid about the story of David in the Bible and the Israelites and the story of Moses and all these great stories in the Bible. But a lot of kids don't connect with the Bible the way I did. So I wanted to create something that allowed them to have faith, understand obedience and consequences, but that was pure. Something that the parents didn't have to question. Well, what is this content about? What is this book about? Something that they can constantly read over and over again and hear something new and fresh every time they read it. Or every time they hear it.
Well, and so since it is a picture book,
yeah, absolutely.
Tell us about the art as well. I mean, because it adds to the story.
Yeah, the artist Nathan Monko is a brilliant artist. And here's the craziest thing about this story. I've never met the illustrator.
Oh, really?
My publisher, wonderful publisher, Ready Writer Publishing, Kelly Roberson, shout out. She found this great artist and she sent the first few pages over to him and said, write what you see. I want you to draw when you read this first few pages, draw what you see. And the sample picture that he sent over became the cover of my book.
Oh, okay.
That was the very first image he sent. It was in black and white. And I said, that's Elijah and the Potter.
Yeah.
And from there, I just kept doing my part, which was the writing. I'm not an artist. I'm not an illustrator. And I wanted to make it to the point to where somebody can just read it and see. I wanted to see what he saw. And every time he sent over another sample or another page, it was very hard to make changes because the vision was very clear.
Nice.
And but he flowed throughout the whole book. I didn't give him any notes, and he just wrote what he saw. And that's what we want. We want people to be able to play the audiobook, and we want them to be able to close their eyes and be able to picture and see the image of the land of Ur. And I want them to be able to do the same thing that he did. It's just that he's a professional artist and he got a chance to put his hands on it.
Yeah.
And that's the major difference.
So speaking of putting your hands on it, where can people get the book and the audiobook as well?
Absolutely. We were blessed to have a wonderful book released here in Phoenix a couple of weeks ago here, and the book is now available on Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com. You can get it on Audible. You can also get it on jeez, it's Google Vincent Rutley, Elijah and the Potter, and all of the platforms are pop up there. But the main platforms are Audible, Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful story. I love that it came straight from the heart and is touching so many lives, and that you're able to share your faith in this way.
Thank you, Melissa.
So make sure that Christmas is coming up, just
Yes.
saying, you could buy everybody you know one of these books, and I mean, I love getting books as gifts, so
Right.
I don't know. I might be, but I think that's a beautiful thing to share with someone this holiday season. Thank you to Vincent so much for being here today.
Thank you both.
Yeah,
Appreciate
so
it.
keep it right here. We're going to have more good stuff coming your way just after this.